since we're doing a mental health episode, if you want to really get me out of all the digs that I've given you over the past year and a half.
No, I can't do that to you.
Do it. I told you. See how fucking many dark shots that I've taken at you and not great
No,
when I knew behind the scenes that you were not having a good time.
I know, but yeah, no, I can't. That's a little bit too personal. Be funny though.
You do what you need to do.
I feel bad about this one. Anyway, here you go, Matt. Have this.
Welcome to episode 28 of Did You Say Something? As always, we're coming in at the top of the episode with a cold read. On this episode, thanks to Connor, we're going to be taking the time to check in with each other, which is just my favorite thing to do as I'm so in touch with my feelings and emotions. I'm definitely not one of those men to just keep everything bottled up inside. I definitely don't need to talk about how I'm constantly overshadowed by Connor, or how all I seem to produce is subpar work. Speaking of subpar, You son of a bitch. I can't keep it up in the bedroom without medicinal help anymore. Thanks. Prostate issues. Anyway, overshare done. Cue the music, you motherfucker.
Fight!
Kind of a big deal. So couldn't resist with my co-host Ron Burgundy over here.
The colonials are acting up again, damn it.
Shut up, Connor.
No comment.
I'm really just trying to make money off of Connor here.
You're right, but you're out of line.
Trying to have this not devolve into chaos.
I don't even know if there's anything usable in this. Some of it my fault.
Whoo! Man, ask and ye shall receive, huh? That may be partially true. Listen.
Best reaction.
To get back at your ass. Thank you. I had prostate surgery to remove possible cancer, you fucking dickhead.
I know.
It affects things, okay? Son of a bitch. Well,
I told you I didn't want to do that
hey,
one, and you
it's
said no,
I
give me
asked
all
for
you
it.
got.
I asked for it. I have given you plenty of grief.
You didn't have to
But
admit
man,
that it's true.
Well, you didn't have to.
just left
You
it
didn't have
as
to
a joke.
Saitama me. It's like all episodes of fucking grief, and I just get death punched. Fuck.
No way!
Oh god.
All truths and truisms here.
That's.
At least there's context behind the joke now.
I think that was
Laugh
what-
harder, dickheads.
I'm sweating.
Man, what an intro into this episode. Just so you guys all know, if we haven't been able to tell how we roll here at DIS, we have those check-ins throughout the episodes where I'll give Connor grief about something, he'll give me grief about something, we quickly laugh at a dark joke, and we move on. This is like episode 7.
Yep.
So, what a way to enter the second installment of the DIS mental health episode.
Hey everyone, I'm
Hi.
back. Sorry, I'm not back. I'm not okay. That was
It's okay to not be okay. because I'm feeling that shit right now.
That was the best break in a cold read that we've had.
Yeah, that got me good. I couldn't. I tried my using all the acting muscles to push through that. I just that was an avalanche of you son of a bitch.
Right? But he's out of line.
That's that. Yep.
If ever there was a tagline for this podcast, he's right, but he's out of line. Or he's out of line, but he's right. I forget which way
No, you're right.
it goes.
But you're out of line.
Anyway, welcome everyone to 28, episode 28. I missed a whole fucking word. It's good. Oh well, yeah. We'll start as we mean to go on, I guess. I've had a fair few messages from a fair few of you lovely folks who may or may not be listening. I don't know. I hope so. I hope you've been listening. Anyway, you have messaged and reached out to me because of my lack of any online presence over these last couple of weeks. And that is, well, because I've been doing pretty fucking shit mentally. Things, I don't know. Things just haven't really been right recently, and I'm still struggling to figure out exactly what it is that's caused it. I'm still struggling to figure out exactly why. But you know, we keep going. Thankfully, this dickhead is still stuck by my side. And you know, as are many other important people in my life. This last week's been pretty good. This last week's been good. Well, I had my boys for the whole week, for the half term. Although nothing, true to form, nothing went as planned. So Monday, so I picked him up Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday was all good. Sunday night, my youngest, bless him, decided that something didn't agree with him and was just vomiting all night.
Wonderful.
So that was fun. We were meant to go to a theme park on Monday to go on all the rides, obviously, after throwing up all night. He didn't feel up for it, and neither did I, because I was fucking tired. My eldest slept through the entire fiasco, so that was fun. He was okay. But everybody else went, and we stayed at home to recover, rest and recuperate by the bowl or the bucket. Then Monday night, he's my youngest, feeling a little bit better. I'm like, good. Hopefully we can have a nice, chilled night. No, my eldest then decided it was his turn. So he spent all Monday night throwing up. And Tuesday we were meant to be having Jake's daughter's cousin, Jake's nephew, it's probably an easier way of saying that, round for a sleepover. That didn't happen because obviously, well, nope. Yeah, so we spent another evening chilling out on the sofa in front of electronics. Just, yeah. Then I thought it would be the end of it, because again, he was feeling better by the end of the day. Super tired, bless him, so we went to bed. No, then my youngest started again, because it was his turn again. Yeah. So like, cool. That ruined the plans for Wednesday.
Quality time with Dad.
Then Wednesday night, my eldest did it again, just to really top it off. I was like, for fuck's sake. What is happening? So yeah, we didn't really get to do anything that we wanted to, but we did have lots of cuddles and just.
I do have a question.
Yeah, sure.
On Sunday before the first night of
Vomitgate.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Did your children eat Jake's cooking?
I can't remember what we had Sunday. I want to say yes. For the bit, I want to say yes, but I honestly cannot remember, so I can't.
All right.
I cannot, in good faith, commit to the bit.
Fair enough. Wishful thinking.
What did we have?
What?
Oh, I can't remember.
What did you do to your children to make them sick, God? You
Spend
allowed
time
them
with
to eat something. Well, yeah. I mean, I would
I
imagine
showered
they feel.
them with love.
I imagine they feel a general nausea with their hanging around.
Yeah, most people do when they hang out with me in person.
I mean, it's
No,
you know,
no,
it's no offense, you know, but drifters tend to stink because they can't shower.
Fuck you. I take personal hygiene fairly seriously.
When possible.
When possible, yeah. Sometimes it might just be a quick run out into the rain.
When you're not getting locked out of the
When
place
I'm not
you're
getting
living in.
locked out of the fucking house.
Which
Jake's-
still makes me just smile with glee because you lived there that long and he still doesn't trust you with the key.
But no, because it's the back door, right? So, obviously, as we've said on the show many times, I live with Jake.
Yeah.
And I work in the garage, which is basically like the hangout social area.
Yeah, it's a rec room.
And it's a rec. Thank you, rec room. That's the word I'm
Yeah.
looking for. So, so obviously that's down at the bottom of the garden or the yard, however Americans want to say it. And yeah, Jake, out of many years of habit, every time he goes to bed or leaves the house,
Yeah, you lock the doors.
more often you lock the doors, right?
He's more American than he would like to admit.
Yeah, he forgets that I'm still here sometimes, apparently, or that I may require access into the house, as happened today for 5 hours, as they fucked off. And I've just sat in the garage like...
You know, you'd think after all this time that he would be used to you being there knowing that. No, it's just the same the same newness of you when you first got there has not worn off.
Honestly, this guy's muscle memory is ridiculous. When he's not thinking actively that, I've literally just said goodbye to Connor in the garage. I shouldn't lock him out. If he's not actively thinking that, he will just and fuck off. So, yeah, 5 hours today. I think that's a new record. Luckily, Hyperfocus allowed me to not be aware of that for the majority of the time. I was pretty locked in.
One man's hyperfocus is another man's ADHD.
I was pretty locked in on some gaming today.
Case in
for 3
point.
hours.
Doom scrolling.
Yeah. And completely forgot that I needed to eat, drink, or piss. So, yeah, it worked out. It all worked out.
Were you gonna say we? And then you changed it to piss?
No, I was debating whether to say piss or not. I was trying to think of a clip.
Because I don't know if you.
Cleverer word.
Because I know it's. I would imagine not used everywhere, but I know say taking a wee is a pretty normal phrase.
Go for a quick wee.
Go for a wee.
Yeah. It's the less offensive version of piss. Like I can get away with saying to the boys, go for a quick wee.
Yeah, we just say pee.
Yeah, pee pee wee wee, pee pee wee wee, wee pee pee.
Apparently, my pee pee is weepy.
No, your pee pee is droopy.
Wow. Yes.
I don't have a droopy impression.
I
but
do,
wish
and
did.
I can't find it right now. I gotta think of droopy. Well, you groupie.
There it is.
I don't think you should talk to me that way, Mr. Lewis.
Excellently done, sir. Excellently done.
That was
So, back onto on track. Shock. I was trying to avoid talking about shit.
That chuckle said volumes about the truism of that statement.
Right? Oh God. The worst bit is, like, I today I am in a better mental state than I have been, which is probably why it's, why I'm not reluctant to talk about it, but somewhat adverse word about talking about it, because I've enjoyed my mental state today. The voices. That. Well done.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
I'm here to
a little
correct
bit
you.
apprehensive. And you, good sir.
No, I get it, but I think that might be the difference in this episode compared to episode 7 as well. Is sometimes you need those mental check-ins, no matter what stage you're in, and even in the better stages, like you had said, you're kind of coming out of a funk. And feeling better, and sometimes you think, that's why I said coming out of, I didn't say out of. You're
day by day, day by day.
Step by hand dug step in the well, you know what I'm saying? It's about 400 more feet. But it is good to check in too, especially when you're like, okay, so, because that can help you think, retrospectively of what has just occurred in the last few weeks and what really got me there. And obviously it's usually a combination of things with what we've talked about. There's so much going on in the world right now. Nobody has just one problem or issue or thing coming up in their life. It's multiple things, but it's like, which one kind of got me there? And then you can hopefully try to think of, it's self-therapy, right? You just have to force yourself, like we're doing on this episode, to actually talk about it and to think about it versus bottling it up, which is what a lot of us do, men and women both. That's very much a human thing, to not want to talk about the shitty stuff because you don't want to think about it, right?
I like to build up very thick, very high walls around the problems and just leave them there until the walls come crumbling down. Fuck it, here we go. I had my which one to start with? We'll start with this one. My nan is weeks. By the time this airs, I'll be surprised if she's still with us. Right, she is not long for this world. She hasn't wanted to be here since my granddad passed away in 2022. So that's pretty tough. In the summer, she was admitted to hospital, and we all thought that was it, and we're still here 6 months later. And she's still here, deteriorating every day, getting worse. So yeah, she's probably not long for this world, and I still haven't quite fully figured out how that's making me feel. Because there's a little bit of resentment.
Sure.
Because she's just so willing to go and has been so willing to give up. Like, there's people out there that struggle every day to live despite the fact that they're not. There's people that aren't going to live that want to. And back when all of these problems started, if she just took some treatment, it would have been okay. Yeah. But she refused all the treatment. She refused all the help because she wanted to die. And now she's at the point where there is no treatment options. It is going to happen. It's just still a case of fucking when. I had to go down there last weekend, I think, because I got a phone call from my mum saying, you may want to come down. And the last time she did that to me was when I went to go see Granddad on the day that he died. So I was like, yep, cool. Dropped everything, sent some messages to some people that are expecting work from me, explained loosely the situation, and got in my car and went. And when I got there, it looked like she was going to probably pass away that day or the next. And then, if ever you wonder where I get my stubbornness from, it's this woman. She turned it around, decided she wasn't quite ready that day. And by the end of the day, she had picked up and she was having small conversations again and was barking orders. So I spent a couple of days down there and then was like, okay, I think she's out of the woods. So I came back up here and my head's just been fried. obviously, on top of all of that, I worry about how that's affecting my mum, because she is essentially my nan's carer at the minute. She's around there for 10 hours a day, pretty much, doing what she can. Yes, there is now, we have got carers and helpers and people that come around to do various bits and assist. But yeah, and my auntie as well. All credit to her. She's come down from Hull to to help out as well. But it's just a lot. And then, on top of all of that, there's the constant battle of the voices in my head telling me that I'll never be enough for this, that, or the other. I'll never be good enough at this, that, or the other. That the only one that I can kind of silence most of the time is the one that tries to tell me I'm a bad dad.
Good, because you're not.
Yeah,
You're really
I
not.
like to think
You're a good
I like
father.
to think I like to think I am. Always looking to improve. Don't get me wrong. The second you accept that you're good enough, no, but I like to think that I am a good dad to my boys. Yeah, just obviously having them for the week and then having to drop them back to my ex. Well, it sucks. I get what's called the post boys blues, or that's what I call it. So I dropped them back on Saturday, and as soon as I got in my car after saying goodbye and handed them over, I just felt my mood plummet, and I was like, "Oh, good. This is going to be a fun car drive." So, and it was. I looked at all the pretty trees that, they looked like they needed hugs at 125 miles an hour. Stayed on the road, obviously, but this, it's just fucking shit. I hate my mental state. I hate the fucking voices, and I hate the fact that even though I live here with Jake, his fiance, and their 2 kids, I have love. I know I do. We give each other shit, same as us, but I know it's all fucking love.
Yeah.
And yet, I still feel so fucking lonely sometimes.
It's different when it's not your own. It just is, right? Like every human wants that love of theirs. That's theirs. Like it's different love coming from family than it is coming from another on the opposite side of you, right? And that's something that I've definitely given you shit about, but
Of course.
I definitely know what it's like to be lonely and know that I am right in that same area as where Connor's at with that when I get those, when I've been there before. And I realize that Chanel and I have been in a relationship for a while, but that doesn't mean I haven't felt lonely in the relationship or that she hasn't.
Right, that
along
can
the
happen
way.
too.
You know what I mean? There was a time too where we separated. So it's like, and we didn't live together for nearly a year. And that was, as an adult in your fucking around 30. I think I was. I'm just saying because but that's around the same age that I was. It's going back and living with your parents that's not fucking depraved like thoughts at all that come through about you not being good enough. Like, oh, I had to move back in with mom and dad, and I'm an adult. Okay, but I think with all that said, I think the work that you have done to build ways for you to climb those walls from the inside out is showing, which means you're able to shovel some of it out.
Yes.
And we don't ever stop feeling the feelings that we do. Like depression doesn't go away. It's like once you're an addict, you're always an addict. Once you're depressed, you have depression. You are always going to be at some level of depression, no matter how happy you get, and it sucks. And that's I'll kind of lead in. I know episode 7 was I think afterwards kind of seemed like a therapy session for you. And it was. But I feel like as I was telling Con earlier, I come off as quite the prick and the heartless asshole. Because I am.
It's been mentioned.
Yeah. As a little abrasive. And I think there's only a couple people that know what's going on behind that. I care. Ooh.
Okay, let it out. Not the chunder. Don't let the chunder out. Sorry, let me clarify. Keep that down. Let the words come out.
Yeah. I care deeper about who I consider my family, my loved ones, more than I'll ever know. I know that I come across as like stoic when it comes to a friend and like a family member and where the heart really is and all of that. And I come off as just, I'm too abrupt and abrasive and just make fun of people and all of that, you know. And I do, and that's an insecurity thing that I fully know that's a part of my deal, my defense mechanism for how sensitive I really am to things. So, you know, I had a coworker make a comment on episode 7 that was like,
okay, go
you looked really just like cold and just disassociated. Ding. With Connor when he was crying, and I thought that's an interesting comment for a couple reasons. I wasn't immediately like, you know, it's a knock. It was a bit of a knock, you know what I mean? But it was,
of course.
But for me, it was like, Con is also his own man and his own person, and should be, but doesn't need to be coddled. I'll put it that way. You deserve cuddles and to be coddled. You do. You're adorable.
I want cuddles. Adorable.
Oh, you think you're being
Bitch, I'm adorable. But part of what was going on with that, and we were so focused on the men's mental health, is that is a part of it. So part of the way we have been self-taught to cope is to stand and cry alone. And it's not that I wanted him to feel that he was standing and crying alone, but sometimes it's nice to stand and cry with someone in the room without them acknowledging it. Just knowing that somebody is in the room with you. And that's where Connor said, you know, if you've fallen down the hole and you can't get out, I'll jump down there with you and we'll hang out together until you're ready to. And that's basically what I felt like I was doing. I jumped down in the trenches with him. I'm like, I'm here with you. I don't cry often.
I'll get you.
I'll
get you.
I'm sure you will. I don't. I cry at things that no one would ever think that I cry at, and that's where my emotion like leaks out of the bottle. I've like stuffed everything in. There's ones that get me for sure, and I find myself bawling. Go, what? What is this? What are these?
I find myself. So there's ones that will always get me, and I'm sure he's going to use it against me at some point.
No, I probably have the same one.
The soldiers, soldiers
Every
returning
time.
home to see their family. Every fucking time. Gone.
Their family or their pets, like the dogs
the pets.
and the pets. Yeah, but yes, those definitely get some tears.
They
working
fucking
there.
break me every time. And then annoyingly, Bluey, the beloved Australian kids show about the cartoon dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Bluey, yep. I have cried at that show more than I ever wanted to, because it's a kids show. It's not. It's a show that does more for adults and their mental state than it's just kind of disguised as a kids show. But Jesus Christ, there's an episode called Grandad. That one got me. There's an episode called Army. That one got me. Oh God, there's just so many episodes in there, and obviously, like I'm sat, you know, we'll be sat on the sofa with the boys, and we're watching Bluey, and then like, it'll be one episode we're laughing because it's a fun episode, and then it'll just fucking both. Oh God, I guess we're doing this now. Okay. And then like the boys will look up at me and go, "Daddy, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, just they're happy tears." No, they're not.
It really is that punch in the face, though.
Right?
And some of the ones, like the soldiers returning home. I'm not a soldier, but I do have empathy, quite a bit, probably overly so, and that's why I block it off so hard. I don't want you to know that I feel things.
Yes.
But pause. I had to self-deprecating humor. Just fucking do
Of
it.
course. That's how we deal with things.
The ones that get me are the ones where I'm like, really? Like this is what has brought the tears out. And ones where I'm watching like AGT and if mainly the singing ones, and if somebody just gives a powerful performance. I am a musician and love music, and I know Khan fully understands this, so you can really feel the music when it's part of your heart. You know what I mean? And I think for most humans, music is a part of your heart and inspiring and all that. But when I don't know that I'm feeling down, and I watch that, and then suddenly I can't see. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, am I swimming?
Yeah.
What just happened?
It's the worst when like you're driving, listening to music on shuffle.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And then just out of nowhere,
roller coaster.
fucking- oh god.
Yeah.
It's literally. In fact, I'll see if I can find the clip and I'll pop it somewhere here. The Family Guy clip with Peter sat in the car in the garage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
Yeah.
Because I'm. Yeah.
I've
that's-
definitely done that before. Back in the day when we had CDs. Yes, I'm that old. And we would burn CDs, and then you had your big flip book. People are worried about people looking at text. People are like, "Oh, people were texting." I was like, "Dude, the things that I was doing, I should not have been doing." Full 4 CD pages, like open on the lap, flopping those while texting on my Nokia because I knew every button and where every letter was.
I miss those days.
225466777, right, to know where the letters were. and
Yes.
and then also driving and like eating a taco.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
I have no idea what I
wanna
just
do-
spilled, so you figure that.
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And then I was like, oh no, fuck it. Let's test the audience real quick to see who's paying attention.
Who knows what I spilled?
So now I'm just there's that, and I'm going to try and think of another word that's a little bit friendlier than what the 4-letter word in my head is.
333 88.
Yes, that's the one.
2225.
No,
5.
no. Wait, what did you say? 333.
333 88
Oh,
222.
no, not that one.
55.
222.
Okay. Oh, 88
8.
66 8.
Yes.
Hey, we did smart things with numbers. Wow.
We did. Look at
Oh,
that.
it is warm in here.
Tell me about it. It's because you're talking openly. Honestly, it makes me so fucking warm and sweaty when I start talking openly. Just coming back to music. Music has such a visceral. Is that the word I want to use here? I think so. Reaction to my body has a visceral reaction to music. I think that's how I need to say that. Because there's this one song that I don't really listen to often because it always fucking gets me. It's by a guy called Low Spirit. He's a very, very good artist, and a lot of his songs are, about. He struggled with illness for most of his life. I think he's got Crohn's disease. So he talks about the pains and all of that sort of stuff and worries and, just your old school emo elder. Yeah, he's an elder emo. Like, it's that kind of music. It's a bit rocky. It's a bit angsty. It's a bit screamy. It's
He's
a
an
bit
OE.
just...
Instead of an OG, he's an OE.
Nice. Nice. He is an OE. And there's one song that he does called Mind of Mine.
You
Um,
already got me with the title. I should probably not listen to that song.
fucking, how's it go? Highs and lows. Oh, you know what? Let me get the lyrics real quick, because I think I need to. I just need to see your reaction just to me speaking the lyrics. Highs and lows are all I know. I don't want to be a fucked up father. Whew. Even speaking the words. Therapy is good to me, but I still can't seem to fix my trauma. And now I'm terrified that you're just out there, watching me when I can't breathe, and I need someone to break the panic. And there's a few more lyrics, and then here, and now I'm terrified that I'm on my own here, so I need you to let me know, because as far as I can tell, I can't save myself. I can't make friends with my emotions. All they do is leave me broken. So help. Am I talking to myself? I need someone to hold me steady when my thoughts become too heavy. Someone to try to fix this mind of mine. Yeah, and then he finishes it with highs and lows are all I know. I don't want to be a fucked up father. And when I tell you that I was... so obviously after everything that happened in 2022, and I was living on my own, I listened to this song a lot, and I was in the kitchen cooking, and it would come on and whatever, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, thoughts and didn't act, yada, yada, yada. But then, I don't know, last year, I was in the kitchen cooking, and it came on shuffle, and I was just, boom, transported straight back. I started sweating. I had this immense feeling of loneliness, and I was just like, holy fuck. And then the waterworks started, and I'm just stood in the kitchen like, what the fuck? Yeah, I can't. It is so annoying 'cause it's such a good song and I fucking love it. But I can't listen to it because it does something to me internally.
I have a song. There was a time when one that gets me that I love. There was a time that I heard a new song that came out, and Chanel and I were good, but we were still kind of. This was years ago too, but I was pretty. We were off. We were about to be not okay at a time again, and we were super off. And then a song by Eminem called "Beautiful Pain," and I don't remember who also sings it with him on that track. If you could look that up. Hey, Reggie.
Yeah. I was already there, buddy. I'm already on it.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Reggie.
Beautiful
Pain.
paid. Not beautiful.
I think her name starts with an S. If I'm not mistaken.
Does. Sia.
Sia, that's who it is.
Sia.
So the time that I heard that
Fuck
song,
off, Reggie.
don't
play.
I was closing down a call center that I worked at. They had I had watched them lay everybody off, gave us 60 days notice, fired everybody, and then they asked me to stay on for 6 months by myself in the building and completely decom the whole building myself. That means all the cubicles, every computer, chair, shrink wrap it all, get ready, trucks would come by and load it. So I did that for 6 months by myself. And about 2-3 months into that, I was walking through this just empty, barren call center with just nothing but pillars, because I had got all the cubes and everything out. And the last thing that I had was a server room. And I'm walking through because I noticed there's one more access point, or AP to those that are savvy on it, hanging from the ceiling. So I was like, I got to go grab that. So as soon as I get on the ladder, my Spotify, you have a new Eminem song. And I was like, oh, hell, fuck yes. You know what I mean? And then that song played, and then I found myself at the top of the ladder, not able to, like, use a screwdriver and simply unscrew a screw. And but it made me think of so many things in my life. Wasn't, it's directed at a significant other, but you could direct it at so many meaningful
Sorry, I'm just listening to it now.
things in your life, and I just found myself sobbing. And then I found for the next 4 months, I quite literally just listened to that song on repeat all day, every day. I don't know what that song did to me, but it was therapeutic in so many ways. Some days it would make me happy, some days it would make me cry. But to this day, if that song comes on, first few notes, I immediately kind of.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't want to listen to that right now. It's you don't, especially you. I should have told you. Trigger warning. Don't listen to that fucking song unless you're ready, dude.
Yep. I've paused it. I've turned it off.
It'll get you, but
it's gone.
But the music that gets you in your heart like that, hopefully there's a positive that comes out of that lets you know that you do feel. And even when you are heartbroken, you are feeling. A broken heart is still a feeling heart, and doesn't mean you still can't feel good things. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna fuck you up. Hold on.
Oh, okay, here we go. But and it's interesting too because love goes so many different ways. Where a lot of the times the heartbreak of two people seems like it's always has to be in a breakup, and that's not the case. You can have heartbreak and loneliness inside the relationship as well. And there's even been times where Chanel and I are perfectly happy and everything is good, and like it is now. Like we're better than we've ever been, which is good. Which is also because we've been through years and years of some hell together as well, and we've just grown stronger through it. But there's still times where everything's fine, and I find myself crying and lonely and depressed, and I'm like, why? Like I can't figure out why. And the only thing that I can ever chalk it up to is depression and anxiety. Great, because. You know what I mean? Always weighing on you. It's just like still, I'm about 2 years, pretty close to 2 years sober of alcohol. And
until you
sometimes,
come to England.
Yes. Either way, I know it's going to happen because you're going to spike something. Something's going to happen. Like I will imbibe alcohol out of my own free will.
Yep.
And then you can imbibe through a wired shut mouth.
I'll
give you all the alcohol you want, buddy.
Totally worth it.
But still feel that want. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, I'm like, oh, God, fucking beer would be really nice. Or we go to parties and people are drinking, and I'm like, oh, that looks like fun and looks good, but happiness and loneliness can look that attractive depending on your mental state, and that can change all the time.
It's like you said, once people don't realize is once you're an addict, you are always an addict. No,
Always and forever.
It's I do count myself quite lucky because despite having quite an addictive personality, I've never been interested in like hardcore drugs or anything like that. So I've never really had that addiction side of things. But I do understand that it never goes away, and it's just another voice in the back of your head saying, "Oh, God, the sun's out. Go for that drink. The sun's out. Fucking, why don't we go shoot up in the back alley and fucking really enjoy this day?" Like, addiction is. I've seen what it can do to some people. I know it's a tough battle, and as much shit as I give you, and I will force you against your will to break your 2-year sobriety. But I am also
That's the same as your arm, buddy.
I am also immensely proud of you for the fact that you have managed 2 years without alcohol.
Can't say anything nice without an insult coming.
You have to balance it out. Life is all about balance, right?
You're about to say something nice, I'm going to be a dick.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to deal with the nice emotions that come along with your compliment.
Exactly.
I could feel like shit, like normal.
I just want to run over these lyrics real quick as well.
You got more. Great.
You said a broken heart and piece it back together, right? And I'm sure I've talked to you about this song before. It's a song called Half a Man by Dean Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not
We're not?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm. Not that one.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck it. Just do it. Fuck. If I fucking cry, I cry. Thank Connor. You got the American prick to cry, because that might happen on this.
Welcome.
Even just the lyrics. This song is something.
Oh, where to go from? Let's go from... But how am I supposed to love you when I don't love who I am? And how could I give you all of me when I'm only half a man? 'Cause I'm a sinking ship that's burning, so let go of my hand. Oh, how can I give you all of me when I'm only half a man? And now I'm stuck in this hotel room by a cold neon light, and I've been waiting for an answer, but it won't come tonight. And every bottle I have stolen lay shattered on the floor. What's broken can't be whole anymore. But how am I supposed to love you when I don't love who I am? And how could I give you all of me when I'm only half a man? I love the power of music. I am sorry, buddy, but clearly that needed to happen. It's the amount of times that I have sat there in my car with that song on and just screamed those lyrics, because it sums it up perfectly. That is exactly how I feel. Broken. It's no secret that that 2022 was a rough year. I talk about it a lot, because I think that, you know, that's kind of when everything started to feel like it was going downhill for me, and I do feel like I've been broken since then. I do feel like I've not been deserving of love, which is why I probably, you know, I sabotaged the only kind of almost relationship I've had since then, because, and for no real reason other than she asked me to clarify what we were, and I went, fucking done, see ya. Obviously I was a bit kinder than that, but essentially that's what I did, which was real shitty on my part, but I didn't want to commit to another relationship, because, well, you can commit to one for 7 years and they can still leave you, so what's the fucking point? And where's, you know, untrusting of that somebody would actually like me. So I fucked that up. And then recently went on a date, and I thought it went very well. I mean, it did go well. It went very well. But I guess I didn't realize I was so love-starved, right? That I desperately wanted it to be a thing. And she was upfront and honest and said, I don't think there's a future here. But I was like, well, you know, second date, sometimes these things take a little bit of time, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So we tried, and then things transpired, and second date never really fucking happened. But, you know, that really knocked me for six. Like, really fucking took me out, because I didn't realize that I was ready for something again until that happened. So, if you're watching, thanks. But yeah, it really threw me into a spiral, and I know you know, because I fucking talked to you about it all. I spent many a day under a blanket on the sofa, not wanting to do anything, because what's the fucking point? I am unlovable. I am unlikable. I am undesirable. So I may as well just sit here under a blanket like the piece of shit that I am. And, you know, that's how my brain deals with these things until at such a time that I can process. And then, because what I've realized in all of this, two things. One, I'm not very good at talking about things as they're happening. I have to wait for the things I have to wait for my brain and my body to process and be over the things. Then I will talk openly about them to anyone. Regardless whether I know them well or I'm just meeting them, they'll know my life story. Up until what's happening currently, and then we get a little bit more awkward.
What tends to happen is that you tend to just disappear one day. We'll be talking for every day, days on end, and then I won't hear anything from a day, and I'm like, he's an adult human being. I give him a day. He doesn't have to report to me. But then second day, nothing. Mm-hmm. Get about 2.5 to 3 days, and I'll send a message like, "Hey, buddy." And then usually anywhere from a day to 7 days after that, he'll have a conversation with me. I'll get a retort like, "I'm all right, feeling a little down, dealing with it. Talk to you later, love you, bye." Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then he does. And by the way, fuck you, because those lyrics fucking fucked me up more than I thought they were going to. I knew I might tear up a little bit. Damn, I almost went full fucking...
You almost? All right, no, I'll give you almost. You can have almost.
Oh, no, I'll admit it. If I'm crying, it's not quiet, and it's not nice. It is ugly. I ugly cry for sure. But, those lyrics make me think of so many different times where I have felt that way, and I think up at the time where I was about to quit drinking, there was a couple events, private events that had happened in my life that I told you about. That were the last straw kind of a thing. And I didn't realize how much of the hole in my soul I was feeling with alcohol. And that's the half a man in those lyrics to that is, while I am drinking, I'm half a man. And that might be true for you guys, might not, but I'm not. I can't give myself to her and my family and this. And even that came about because I was drinking before, you know what I mean? As we started this, I was still drinking. And then it just, so it's like, but it's really for me, you know what I mean? For myself, that I feel like more of a full man now because I'm not drowning that, literally. And that's, I know those cliche statements about drowning in alcohol, but it's so fucking true. That's exactly what you're doing, is drowning your sorrows, right? It's like, cliches. I feel empty, fill it. That's what you're doing.
Cliches have a tendency of being fucking right. They're a cliche for a reason. Right? For me, the half a man lyric, like specifically the half a man, is obviously to do with because I'm so short. There you go. I wanted to give you a chuckle.
I appreciate it. I really tried not to.
No, for me,
huzzah! I'm back.
Good. I'm glad. It's definitely the emotional side of things.
Sure.
I struggle with emotions, especially big emotions. I'm not great with them. They feel overwhelming and debilitating, and I don't like that. I pride myself on being 100% of myself 100% of the time. Ding ding. And that's whatever, but I never feel more myself than when I'm entertaining people, when I'm doing things to make people laugh, when I'm doing things to make people happy. That is when I'm at my happiest. So when you see me on TikTok Live, when you see me on Diss, and we're fucking around and we're laughing, all this shit is going on in the background and up here, and even on episodes there's still voices telling me that you're a fucking idiot, that wasn't funny, that's just stupid, why are you being a cunt? Like typing out the cold read intro for this episode, I'm like, fuck, that's funny, it's cunty, but it's funny.
He's right. But he's out of line.
And there's a voice back here going, don't do it. Don't do it. That's real shitty of you. And then there's the other voice going, yeah, but it's Matt. He'll find it funny. You know he will. He's got you with so much shit.
No. He's got a point.
Now I will forever not imagine and see the Kronk fucking shoulder angels on your shoulders at all times.
That's fair. Yeah. But it's never an act, is what I'm trying to say. Like, when you see me and I'm laughing, I'm joking, and I'm happy, it's not an act. Same way this isn't an act. It is always me. And that's part of the reason that I haven't been live or really active is because I just haven't had the mental fortitude or the bandwidth and or the energy to commit to it, because it is draining. Like, yes, it helps me to feel happier, but it's when I'm really struggling, it just takes that extra bit of toll mentally and energetically.
No, yeah.
Words.
I get you, because going live, I didn't realize. I've only gone live a few times. You know what I mean? I've done it a couple times with you. I've been on the book talk interviews. And have done, a couple BBP lives when we're selling merch, when we were getting ready for the convention and stuff like that. But man, you don't realize, like, I commend the people that do this shit daily, like streamers and all that stuff. And people are like, oh, that's not a full-time job and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, no, they work way more than what you see them. I mean, editing to marketing and then dealing with it, because it really is draining. And this show isn't live, but it's live for Con and I. So, because this is very improv, we don't really script the show. There's a loose layout and an idea of what we would like to do, and especially at this point, we work off each other well enough that we make it work, and the chaos is part of the show, because that's a part of the realism that you get with Con and I, and that was the point of this show, is we were real with each other from the get-go. I've never faked a funk with the guy. I heard the first insult, shot him one back, and then we went, oh, friend, and then and here we are. But we do, I can attest to Con that this is who and how he is. Every conversation I have with him, it just what you see is what you get, what you hear is what you get, and he helps bring that out of me, and because he demands honesty out of people, and that's not a bad trait. He knows when I'm bullshitting. He knows if I'm not quite telling him all that's there, and he's not that he demands her to the point of where it's like we can't move on. He might just be like, okay, I guess I'll let you go on that, but know that I know that there is more there.
You tell me when you're ready, good sir.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I've heard that exact phrase a lot. But it's a good thing. So I think a lot of the reasons too that we do this, and like you're saying, because it is so draining. Sundays is a Sunday, and for Con it's winding down. And your job is a voice actor, so Monday morning hits you the same as anybody that's in a corporate office, and you got to go get in your booth, and you've got stuff to edit and stuff to record, and people to talk to, and it is a job, and it's very draining in its own right. So I think that we also try to do this. This show is for us. I think we'll never not tell you guys that till this is our therapy, but we hope that some of the more serious stuff that we talk about in these episodes reaches you, and that you could relate at least and find a little bit of release in listening to two idiots do what they do on here, because we feel it too, and especially to the men out there. You got two grown men crying on their own podcast in front of video for 7 people, but we would do it for 70,000 people, because the only way that we beat the stigmas is to do exactly that, beat the stigmas. There's nothing wrong with crying, shedding a tear, crying at cute puppy videos. You're a human. Like, you can still be a fucking man's man and cry at fucking Disney movies. Or cry with your kids watching shows, or feel emotion. Because trust me, you're going to be a lot less angry.
Yeah.
And to hell with any of those that tell you that, those phrases that we've talked about like man up and don't cry in front of people, and just it's just horse shit, garbage. It's just hot garbage. Sorry. And let's get real. You want to talk about 2025, and one thing that has gotten better with some of the society is realizing, finally, and actually making some actions, and corporations and not corporations, organizations that, you know what I mean, are really trying to make that come to light, and that's what Con and I like to do.
And
it's important.
Talking of, 100%.
Yep.
You're welcome. Yeah, it is massively important. And talking of taking action, I have done just that. I should be starting therapy roughly when this episode airs to talk about all my shit to someone professionally, and I am fucking terrified.
Understandable.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm not good with big emotions. They make me feel weird and but I figured I'm so sick of. I'm going to make sure I enunciate this correctly. This, not dis. This.
That's getting cut for a second.
Fuck's sake.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I'm sick of this shit living up here. It's not fun. It's not a nice place to be. That's why I like to make people laugh, and I try to make people happy and do what I can, because I know how shit it feels to have this voice in the back of your head that does not fucking relent, doesn't let you get to fucking sleep, and just constantly beats you down. And the worst bit is, if I saw, like, if somebody was to do that to a friend of mine, that person, like, if that voice was a physical embodiment, it would cease to exist. You don't get to talk to my friends that way. You're a fucking no, fuck you. But I can't do that with the one in the back, the ones in my head for whatever fucking reason.
That was such a real moment. It's like they all yelled at you when you said it singular.
Hey, asshole! There's many more of us than one, dipshit!
Ones.
Yes. I lost my point. They distracted me.
I apologize. Well, no,
No,
like
you
said,
are not they.
like you said though, is you can do that for your friend. It's like always, you know what I mean. If I've been this type of person where people will come to me with things, and I somehow am able to fucking fodder fucking great
Right.
advice out of my ass, right? And then, but then all, the same fucking feeling or thing can happen to me, and like I don't know what to do, and I'm sure a lot of you feel that too. It's so hard to do that for yourself, to stand up for yourself.
My favorite thing. Sorry, I don't.
No.
Hold on to your thought.
No, you go
'cause
ahead,
I
please.
do want to.
No, you go.
But my favorite thing is when I see my friends struggling, I force them to talk to me. But if I'm struggling, oh no, that stays inside. That's a me problem. I don't want to burden them. They've got plenty of shit going on in their own lives. I don't want to be a burden.
You can't be quite the cunt with that shit. You know that? Because there will be times where I'm like, because there's times where I know he's struggling. God, hey buddy,
Yep.
ghost. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know.
are we
I
going to shoot this?
know.
Do you want to talk? Can we do something? I'm here. And then overly pours out his support for me and being there, and when things happen, and he makes sure that he brings stuff up and asks about my day and pays attention to the little things that are happening to me. I mean that genuinely. You really do. Like, you can tell when somebody listens because they follow up. They have their callbacks. That shows that they actually give a shit about what you're saying. And Con, you do. You bring stuff up, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot about that. There's things about my ADHD that I enjoy forgetting about things. But it's like that, constant giving each other shit and bringing it up, but you're always checking in, and that's a good thing. So I think we've been doing this for a minute. We've been on here for around an hour. I think this just really goes to show that this is a never-ending battle. That you will always need support, and that support may come at different times and look very, very differently, and you have to be open to it. And Con, I really do genuinely commend you on reaching out and giving yourself at least the chance or the opportunity to give therapy a shot, because that is always the hardest first step, is even thinking about doing it. But actually making the call and making the appointment, yeah, it is terrifying. Exposing yourself.
Terrifying.
It is terrifying. That's approved. But for real, it's like it is terrifying to open yourself up like that and to be vulnerable. I will tell you from going to therapy that it's easier doing it with a stranger than it is somebody you know. Easier than you think it is, and just to everybody out there, and Con, you take this as you will. Just remember that you don't have to talk about anything you don't want to talk about. A good therapist will allow you. They're going to pry, of course, and try to get you to talk about some stuff, because the whole point of therapy is self-therapy. You go there to bounce your shit off of somebody, and they help guide your thoughts. But it's always your decisions about your thoughts and your feelings and just realizations, which, is scary. But, if you're not ready to talk about something, don't. And just be very communicative with your therapist and just, hey, don't think I'm quite ready to run and relive that right now. Can we work on something?
Oh, that's...
and that's how it should be.
But that's not what I'm scared of. I'm scared that they're going to send the men in the black suits with the white jacket with the long sleeves.
I will reiterate what I said. You don't have to talk about it that you don't want or should not talk about with your therapist, because yes, they are required by law to report certain things.
Yeah.
By no means was that me condoning or telling you, if you are accused, and rightfully so, of heinous things, that you should absolutely tell somebody so they can bring the long jacket for you. Be courteous of others.
Therapy. Terms and conditions may apply.
Take yourself off the streets. Oh, boy.
Fuck. Right. I know on the lot. Satan?
Fiverr. Ventura.
Yes, Satan. I know on the last episode, not the Hellscape, the one before that, so episode 26. Yeah, episode 26, when we did the Wheel of Improv. We ended on the rogue that opens up or something, and that's obviously how this episode came about. I know they said that we would do it. Matt and I were talking literally just before we started recording, and we were like, actually, let's make it more of a bit. Let's not have it as a segue or a throwaway bit that we have to cut short on the back of what's already an emotionally draining episode. So we'll be deep. We'll probably be diving into these feelings again on the next episode. to bring you some high quality acting. Honestly,
we're so self-confident in ourselves that we can act. No imposter syndrome. None at all.
No. Honestly, though...
What a promo.
Everything that has happened and all the emotions and all of that shit, it is great for that. And voice acting is so cathartic in that respect. When you come across a sad scene in an audiobook that you have to narrate, when you have a character who's going through it and in an animation, or there's an emotionally charged scene in a video game, whatever it is, honestly, you could these feelings, the best time to get that out, because I've gotten to a point now where the walls that I was talking about earlier, if I start to just slowly lower them down, I can already feel the emotion bubbling up, and I don't know if that's healthy or not, but it's a thing.
Balance. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah. So when I come to these scenes that require emotion, as I'm reading, I just slowly bring down the walls, and then the voice starts to crack. And the amount of times I've genuinely been reading a script or whatever that's called for emotion, and I have genuine tears rolling down my face
the best
whilst
acting.
I'm doing it, right?
Raw emotion.
Because the writing's fucking fantastic, and two, because I'm allowing myself to feel that emotion in that scene, and three, because cathartic method acting. That's my new term.
The thing is that's probably really true for a lot of actors. Like how to get those emotions out, right? Bringing yourself there. Like some of the best actors, you absolutely believe that they are very sad and very emotional in those moments because they are. They're just in there. They may not be for that because it's a performance, but it's somewhere in there. They are living a real nightmare of theirs.
Oh yes,
and that's how it comes out. But yeah, I'm surprised I don't cry more when I'm around you.
Fair. I'll get you.
You did get
You've
me.
opened the floodgates. Yeah, you've opened the floodgates now, buddy.
Yeah.
I've seen it, and so have all of our lovely 6 people that come back and watch every episode.
Yeah, that's somebody's.
On that,
Priz is probably gonna fucking gif that shit of me crying and put it somewhere.
Priz, please do that and send it to me. Thank you in advance.
Yeah.
So, on that, as we bring this episode to a close, everyone that is watching, everyone that is listening, do me a favor, because this doesn't get done enough. Just message your best friend, someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, someone that you've been meaning to message but haven't quite got round to it, or somebody that just pops up in your thoughts, whoever it may be. In fact, whoever the first person is that you think of when I tell you to message them, message that person. Just say something along the lines of, hey, how you getting on? Love ya. Because not enough people tell each other that they love them. This dickhead
Agreed.
didn't say it, right? And you didn't say it to your friends, did you? Right?
No.
People that you do love and care for, you don't say it, right? Until
Not all the
yours
time.
truly.
Not only like those serious conversations and stuff, right?
But one thing I can't remember where it was. It's somebody famous who said, I'm probably just echoing their words, but they said to tell people that you love them whilst they're here.
Yes.
Because you never know when it's going to be your last conversation. And I took that to heart, and ever since then, I end pretty much every phone call with somebody that I love. Love you, bye.
Yeah.
If I care for you, I'll end it, love you, bye. Because, well, one, it lets you know that I love you, and two, hey, if that's the last words you've ever heard from me, then for whatever reason, whether it's me or you, then they're nice words, right? So, yeah, message that person that you thought about when I said message them, and just let them know that you love them. Because there is not enough love in this world. And I am proud to report that now, every time I get off the phone with this guy, he says, love you, bye. The amount of people that I have converted to saying love you, bye, I'm honestly quite proud of it. I think there's Tom, Jake, you, Matt Knapp. I got David Parker Ross to say it to me a couple of times. Who else?
I have gotten
AD.
Diet Rich.
Cool.
I have gotten Jarrett to say it to me a few times.
Cool.
I
So
now
they count
have,
as mine as well.
I now have my coworkers.
It's like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. I believe they call that a cult.
A win is a win.
It's a love cult. My name's Manson. All right. So.
No. No.
But even now, people at work, when I'm leaving the office in person, love you, bye. I got my friend Megan to start saying it to me, and that's all. And I was like, oh God, it's happening everywhere. But it's what's great about it is so out of the norm, and it shouldn't be. We do love our friends and family, and there is nothing wrong with it. I like I said, I told you, Jimmy Carr went and got to go see Jimmy Carr live, and that was a great show, by the way. I do recommend that. Better than you think it would be. For a guy that does a bunch of one-liners and all that. And don't get me wrong, they're funny, but he adds some other mixture and crowd work into the show that's really good. But he made two gentlemen in the front row, because he was in America, turn towards each other who've been friends for like 20 years and say "I love you" to each other, and they couldn't do it. Right? One would say "I love you," the other one would insult him. You can imagine, two guys, what he called him, and that came back and forth. But the beauty of it is, Jimmy wasn't having it, and Jimmy gave a couple jokes, let them have their laughs, and then said, "No, I'm serious. You're best friends for 20 years. Look them in the eye and say, 'I love you,' because you do." And they did it. And they hugged, and I would like to think that will also pass on, like you saying "love you, bye." We should. And so I do it. All the people I care about now, love you, bye.
I have called you back before when you've not said it.
I tested it. I just ended the call. He was not happy. He was actually genuinely angry. We had a conversation where Jake had pissed him off. He waited for him all day long, and Jake did it first. And Connor was genuinely irked, like perturbed that he didn't say it back to him.
I was pissed off. It fucked me off because I've said "love you, bye." That's my way of saying "I love you." Yeah. And you didn't say it back. And it annoyed me. It did. And then he walked in with a big smile on his face, like, I was like, "What? Proud of yourself, are you? Cool." He's like, yeah. No, I am pissed off. Yeah, that's annoyed me. All fucking day that's been annoying me. We laugh about it now.
So after that story, it was great because, yes, he had pissed him off, and we got off a call, and I actually unintentionally left. And I said bye. I said "love you, bye." I said bye and hung up, and within like 5 seconds, I was like, "Love you, bye." And sent him a message. It's like, he's going to call me. He's going to be angry.
Yeah.
That was not intentional.
Yeah, and that did make me chuckle because it's now so ingrained into Matt to say it that he knew he fucked up. Something didn't feel right. Oh, I didn't say "love you, bye." I love you, bye. I didn't mean it. And
I did that with the same kind of haste that I would have done if I would have missed saying that to my wife.
I'm honored. Oh, fuck. One final thing. I'm done. I feel lighter.
Good.
Yeah, it's been a very good episode for us. I feel it's good to see you cry, buddy. You've seen me cry plenty of times. I was yet to see you cry. I'm glad I've now seen that. I feel like it's a bonding moment for us. It feels like it's brought us closer together.
It's given me more ammunition for when we meet in person. I have more emotion behind my punches now.
This is for when you made me cry. This is when you said I needed pills.
So you make fun about my balding. This is
my chin.
Yeah, I got a lot, buddy. There's
a
lot of fuel.
Wait.
I know you do too. This is for the comments about my cat. This is for the.
This is for sending me Logan. This is for me. I just want to end on one more thing, and that is, whoever you think you are, you need to talk to people. I know I'm not great at it, and I know a lot of people out there aren't great at it either. But the thing that always annoys me is whenever I do open up and whenever I do talk is I do feel better. Mm-hmm. It might not be straight away. I might feel worse after I've just fucking had a half-hour cry, like I have done with Matt. I phoned him at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, my time, before, just in tears. Honestly, alcohol may have been involved, yes, but I was deep in my feels, and I didn't want to wake anyone because I didn't want to be a burden, and I sat there for a good 15 minutes. Do I call Matt? No, I don't want to be a burden. I'm not going to call Matt, but I need to talk to someone. I need to do something. Should I? Shouldn't I? And I'm glad I did, because just again sat with me whilst I chatted shit and worked things out verbally with someone to bounce things off of, and I felt better. We dealt with it how we always deal with it, with a bit of bullshit and a bit of laughter, and I felt better. So if you are struggling, and I know fucking probably 80% minimum of the people listening to this will be about one thing or another, find someone that you can talk to about it, because if they care for you, what are they gonna do? Fucking ew, no thanks. No, they're not. They're gonna sit, they're gonna listen, they're gonna validate your feelings, they're gonna accept you in your emotional state, and you can work it out and talk about it and feel better.
Yeah.
Don't bottle it up. Don't just sit on it. I don't care who you are, I don't care who you think you are, or how big and tough and strong you think you are. Just fucking talk. That's all you gotta do. 2 things from this episode. Tell someone you love them, and fucking talk about the shit that's going on up here so it's not so overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, stop being a cunt and get some help. If you need it translated to a diss style vocabulary.
Thank you. And if you can't stop being a cunt, at least be a funny cunt.
That's what we do. No, but I'll second that as well. Please, just do it. And it doesn't have to be somebody professional. Eventually, you'll get there, and I do recommend that as well. But find someone to and he's right. Your real friends won't shrug you off, and they're not. They might give you, and if you have friends like Colin and I, yeah, they're going to give you a little bit of shit. But even still, if they really see that you really need it, they will sit down. You'll watch those gears change very quickly, and then you'll realize that you do have some loving and caring people around you. When even if it feels like you don't, you do.
Yep. And it's at this point I really fucking hate the fact there's a small pond between us, because I'd love to give you a hug.
I'd give you a hug right now.
And we could cry on each other's shoulders and whisper sweet nothings into each other's ears.
You better have Jake cook me dinner first.
I'll see what I can do. Cool. Guys, thank you very much for listening to us just chat shit. I know it's a bit different from the norm, but I hope you can forgive us, and I hope that you've at least enjoyed this episode for what it is. 2 grown men crying.
And on that note, diss you later.
Kiss you later. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
We have an important thing to say.
So
Matt's going to say it.
We have
right
talked
now.
a long time about our Patreon account and joking about it. It's fun just to feed a starving British actor and all of that. We really do have a Patreon. Please check it out in the links below. It is in the comments of every episode. Thank you all very, very much for sticking with us, listening to the show. And as we are so close, and on cue, Connor hurts himself. Well done. Great way to end a mental health episode. Don't do what he's doing.
Self-harm is not funny, honestly.
It is not
Cut it out.
funny.
Cut that shit out.